about a year ago, maybe longer, holding what we call listening sessions. And that's exactly what they are. They are to listen. They're not solution sessions. They're not, we're going to solve the world sessions. It is our opportunity to bring in our citizens to talk about whatever's on your mind. And all of the listening sessions so far have been open-ended. Come in and talk about whatever you want to talk about. But obviously, the issues around homelessness have really percolated in our community, and there's lots of energy and concerns and conversations around it. So the council decided that we would specifically target this listening session to homelessness. So that's what we're going to focus on. What we're not going to end the night with are solutions. And a lot of you say, right, obviously. We're not going to end with solutions. We really are here to listen to you. And the information that you share with us, we will share with the rest of the members on council, and we will continue to have this conversation. I suspect one of the outcomes of this will be many more community conversations. And I hope that all of you will stay engaged in those conversations, because there's no one agency or organization or neighborhood association or individual that can handle all of the needs in the community around homelessness. And so your involvement is really, really important so that we have a very robust conversation and we can do what's right for our community. So if you were looking to have solutions at the end of this, we won't have it. Kurt and Mario will be taking notes as we go along, as will some of our staff. And we just really want to open up to hear what you have to say. Chief Joniger is here with us as well. We know that when we have conversations around homelessness, there's questions around public safety and legal issues. So the chief is here to answer some of those questions as well. And we have a variety of staff here that are here to, if we have additional questions that get asked that we're not able to answer. The other thing is that we invited a representative from local churches and organizations to be here to be a part of the audience. And because this is a council listening session, we don't have a panel up here speaking to you about what they do and what service they provide, but they've written down here, the associations and organizations that are here represented here tonight are written down there. Many of them also brought in flyers and brochures and information about their organizations, and those are on the table out front, and we hope that you will take those and get involved in that in any way that feels right to you. So I want to thank all the organization reps for coming. Can you just raise your hands wherever you are? We've got quite a few here, so thank you all very, very much. And again, next steps, I'm sure, will include involving all of our community organizations and our faith community in the conversation. So anything else, Councilor French or Councilor Premier, that we want to lay out there? No. Okay. So we're going to go ahead and open it up, and what I'd really like to do is make sure that we have one person talking at a time, and being mindful that a lot of people, hi Jim, you see right there, being mindful that a lot of people probably have something that they want to say. We're scheduled to go till 7:30, and we really want to respect everyone's time, but I'm sure that several of us can stay after if some of you would like to. I think for those of you that are coming in late, I think they're still looking for more chairs. We can deliver some of these from up here. If somebody wants to roll these back, that'd be great.
Thank you, sir.
Excellent. Teamwork. There's a seat here. There's a seat there. Sort of feel like I'm in Southwest Airlines. There's some seats back here. Huh? You want the peanuts, got it. Okay, all righty. So if you would introduce yourself, we asked you to wear name tags because we really want to get to know you. If you would introduce yourself when you ask your question, then, or have your comments to say, that'll really help us as well. So who would like to start with a raise of the hand? Sir.
Hi, my name is John Macklin. I want to just briefly repeat some of the things I told the councilors when mayor when they came to the Southwest Neighborhood Association. And I kind of feel like I represent the people that actually live next to the parks, next to the trails, who are actually out there, see what's actually happening. The people who deal with the midnight screaming, midnight gunshots, indecent exposure, public drunkenness, and just the masses of garbage and trash and refuge they leave as they colonize our parks. And we all know, we're gonna hear multiple times today, I think, that there's various types of, everybody from honestly down on their luck to the mentally ill to people that are just sponging off the system and want to freeload. But my bottom line point is, any assistance that we give to the homeless and the transients needs to be something that gets them off the streets or out of Gresham. Not something that enables them to keep colonizing our parks, taking over our public spaces. And anybody who really disagrees with that, I'd really like to show you, come and let you meet these people where they live. I think that's all. Thank you.
Great, thank you so much. And several of us were at your meeting, I think it was a week or two ago, and really appreciated the community conversation around that and the issues that you neighbors are experiencing because of your proximity to the Springwater Trail and to some parks. So thank you. Yes, back there. I'm sorry, I just step out for a second. Did you have anything that you wanted to say about that?
No, I mean, that's, a credit to our officers getting actively involved with the homeless and building that relationship that enables them to talk to them and get information. And, to me, that was well worth taxpayers' money to reunite her with her family down in Eugene and a $47 bus ticket.
Yes, sir.
I want to address this lady's comment over here and also the chief. I'm with No One Left Behind. My name's Peter Blaine. We're out on the streets 24/7 in the Gresham area. We're down at Trinity Lutheran 3 times a week, and we're providing for the homeless and the other impoverished. We have about 60% homeless and 40% that have shelter, but not all the basic necessities. So we provide food, clothing, comfort items. We also provide bus tickets and train tickets. We also help get them into shelters. We provide transportation to and from the hospitals, to their court appearances, where they may be, to the services they need to get them off the streets. So we're very concerned. I understand this gentleman's issue. We're very concerned about those things. But all I can say is that, if you add, and I sympathize with the chief. The police do a great job, but basically they're playing whack-a-mole on the Springwater Trail. Move people from here to there, and they pop up there again. So is the solution more on the policing side of the issue, or is it on resources and shelter? Which is most effective for long-term solutions to getting people off the street and into some sort of productive living? And I think that is where we should really be addressing the issue, not to diminish the police requirements, because this is valid. But I would look at what's the percentage of troublemakers in the area compared to the number of homeless we have. And I believe the chief mentioned at one meeting it was about 5%. And I would ask, is there a way to concentrate more on that 5% than the rest of them? I don't know the answer to that. I'm just broaching it.
And that's why we're here, Peter. Thank you very much.
Yeah, one of the thought is I belong to the Gresham Homeless Action Task Force. I think we've had one action item in a year, and that's the homeless count. I think that would be a good area in which to bring some of the city and police and other agencies together to actually work out some solution.
I think that's great, and I think that's what we're all about, is bringing everyone together from the community and collaborating and coming up with the right answers for our community. So, thank you, Peter. Yes, sir.
If somebody like myself do, 6 months clean sober, moved out of my house because of the drugs, never been in trouble with the police, and they tell me if I would have been in trouble with the police, and doing heroin, all that stuff, I'd be in somewhere. I get taken to pain pills because of my back, and I have nowhere to go. I can go to the church on Thursday to speak, other than that, I have nowhere to go. I want to work. There's nobody to go. What do people like me do? Yes, I understand what he says. There are a bunch of bad people out there. I mean, I've never been in trouble with police, and I can't say no help.
I'm sorry. I mean, I don't think hardly any of us in the audience can relate to what you're going through. And I think that underscores our need to look at this holistically, look at it community-wide, so that people who, are ready, willing, and able have some options. So I'm glad that you came tonight. What was your name?
Doug.
Doug, thank you.
Congratulations, Doug.
Yes.
There may be an opportunity with one of these service
Right.
providers
Yes.
here tonight that can help you out.
I go to church every Thursday, but I need somewhere safe for 6 hours. Yeah, I had kids, that was the other thing. I had children, I understand kids don't.
Okay, so great. So the representatives of the service agencies, maybe you can hook up with Doug afterwards. That would be great. I also know that many of you brought brochures and they're out there. It's not a solution for you. I understand that, but I'm glad you're here so that we can start working towards that. Thank you. How about over here? Any comments or questions? Sir.
My name's Mike Vaughn.
Mike.
I've been a property owner off of Main Street for some time. And when they put that little red line shelter on Gleason, and that is, from what I understand, the only shelter in the area. I could be wrong, there's something wrong with it. But when they first opened that shelter, none of us liked it. None of us liked it at all. Coming through our neighborhoods from the back street to get to the shelter. Well, I noticed people camping behind Davis Elementary School, which borders the back side of that red line shelter. I've been through there a number of times this last year. I've never seen any noise. I've never seen any trouble. To my knowledge, there's been any gunshots. It's very quiet. People have trash receptacles all about them. Now there's 3 tall auxiliary lights set up in the school playground, shining down on where these few homeless people were staying, just trying to find a safe place to sleep. And I'd like to know with those lights going on, we've been to interview people that are still around there. Where are these people supposed to live? How far are we supposed to drive them with no way to get there? Or no way to get back to services or anything else? I'm a bail bondsman for the state of Washington, and I'm a recovery agent. And with this type of homelessness comes a much greater crime problem. If these people don't have a safe place to sleep, they don't sleep. And if they don't sleep, well, I think you understand the point of it.
It's an impossible cycle.
Well, and when we checked on the people, where did these people go? Oh, some went to the room without a neighbor. Someone else was in there the other day, riding horses, walking their dogs. They said it was just units from Troutdale, I think, Multnomah County and the state. They're sweeping it all them out of there, where do they go? To the freeway? Get them out of town, get them gone, they don't have the sustenance to get out of town. And so I'm here to listen and see what people, where people think that these people should go when they have no way to go. And you've got the example of the Terry Lee Apartments on the side, I think it was 60-something. They just served 60 units with 13 uncaused eviction notices because they want to raise the rents. And so where do those 60, I mean, some of them, of course, will find some housing somewhere. But when it all comes down to the bottom line, we really have no housing available out here in this county. And even if we did, so I'm interested to see what anybody else thinks on where these folks are supposed to go.
Thank you for your comments. And again, not easy question or answers for any of those questions, but really good questions for us to be asking. Absolutely. And one of the things we've been hearing a lot about lately is the 30-day eviction notice. And that, what can we do about that? I mean, that's your kind of your business.
Yeah, the no cause eviction, that's something that we definitely need to address.
Yeah, lives over off 167.
Yeah.
He's stuck there because Start First bought up all of the low-income multifamily residences. And they came in, they replaced the windows, they replaced the heating system, they replaced the siding. Now she's just waiting for the
You brought up 2 points, the no cause evictions and rent.
Yeah, she's just waiting for the action.
These are working people.
Oh, yeah.